Hi everybody, Gary Olsen, Gary Olsen Studio. You know, I've talked about where I live in Dubuque, Iowa, and how beautiful the architecture is. A lot of turn of the century and 19th century buildings, incredibly well preserved and restored. And there's a scene on one of the hillsides. Actually, it's a bluff reinforced by a limestone wall, and then up here are perched just precariously these gorgeous houses, these painted ladies, I call them, and they're beautifully restored high Victorian homes. And we're going to paint that scene, and I took it from a new parking ramp that's downtown, and I was able to get above all the rooftops downtown to look straight across the bluff, and it was just an outstanding opportunity. So I snapped a shot of it, and then I came back to the studio and cropped it to make sure that I got just the right compositional elements in play there. There's some foreground elements, and then of course some background. There's foliage and the buildings. One of the things we're going to learn in this challenge is the details. You know, I could draw all kinds of details in my preparation for a painting, and the problem with that is I can paint faster than I can draw those details. So I just might put a few little outlines in here and there, knowing that, well, a window's going to go here, a railing is going to go here, a fence, that stone retaining wall. All that can be done in very good detail using my brush, as opposed to drawing it in and then trying to fill in those drawn details with paint. Many of you have been corresponding with me, and you tell me, oh, I love your detail. And I find that kind of amusing, because really I'm painting the suggestion of detail. I'm not really painting, I'm not reproducing a photograph. I'm kind of depicting how light falls across a kind of complex surface. And that's the detail. I'm not painting detail, I'm painting the impression of detail. Does that make sense at all? Well, let's get started, shall we?
And I'll tell you the same. Little Liza Jane said I'm the queen of the clarinet. Little Liza Jane, been round the world, ain't heard better yet. Little Liza Jane, all the bud. Oh, little Liza Jane, we want some more. Oh, little Liza Jane, all the bud. Oh, little Liza Jane, all the bud. I'm little Liza Jane. Oh, and the street car stop in front of his door. Little Liza Jane, well, sweetest man you ever did see. Little Liza Jane on the butthole. Little Liza, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza, little Liza Jane on the butthole. Little Liza, little Liza Jane. I'm little Liza, little Liza Jane. Street car stop in front of his door. Little Liza Jane. Well, I got a man in New Orleans. Little Liza Jane. He's the sweetest man you ever did see. Little Liza Jane on the butthole.